Alright. Tell you what, my luck changed, and it did it all at one time. Been having a rough season up until yesterday evening. I'd only killed one deer. I ain't been seeing much of nothing, and I still ain't really. I saw 3 this evening, which brought me up to a total of 16 I've seen from the tree. And this was my 30th climb. But like I said, I've been running on some rough luck, and but when it changed quick. Killed one yesterday evening, killed one this morning, and now I killed this one, and 3 climbs in a row. Pretty doe right here. I came in here today. I actually took a break and went down to the river, gonna do a little fishing around lunchtime, and just try to relax a little bit. And on the way down here, this spot just popped in my head. I've never been in here, and I just wanted to see what it looked like. So I came on over in here and looked at it, and just the time I hit this branch right here, I happened to hit where I entered it was right on the old dim road that cut across it, and there was a couple of fresh scrapes in there, and a lot of traffic, and you know, you had this branch running along like this with that road cutting across it, and to me, I mean, you got possibility of movement up and down the branch, or they could cross right there on that road, and I just liked what I saw. And there was a tree there to climb, and it was absolutely perfect. It's probably one of the best trees I've ever gone up as far as cover. I mean, everything about it was perfect. And I came back in there this afternoon and got up there, got set up, and the wind was kind of changing directions and all, but I wasn't sure where the deer were going to come from, and it started getting pretty late, probably about 7 o'clock, and I heard these deer coming, and couldn't see them, but I just kept looking, and I could keep hearing them. They were over there just feeding up through the branch, and all of a sudden, well, I reached over and turned my camera on to see if I still had enough light to video, and screen was black, and there wasn't nothing I could do. I turned it back off and just closed the screen on it, and pushed it to the side, and you lose light to video in the afternoons really fast. I mean, it goes from having decent light to nothing in probably about 5 minutes, and I just on the back side of that, and anyway, so after I got that out of the way, I just settled down there and got ready, you know, and they kept coming right on up there, and this was the lead deer. Now, there were 3 of them, and I don't know what the other 2 were. I didn't know what this one was when I shot it. I thought it was probably a doe, but they came on up there, and she crossed that road. Yeah, I was gonna, you know, I was halfway expecting them to get in that road and maybe turn and go out of the branch, and she didn't. She came straight on across, which I had set up for that. You know, I was trying to cover. That tree was perfect. I could cover the road and have maybe a 15-yard shot. And I could also cover the center of that branch if they came up through there, and have a maximum of about a 12-yard shot. Not maximum, but that was about what it was to the middle. And she came on across the road, and the second deer was in the road at the time, and it turned and was walking down the road, or took a couple of steps. But this one was one that was getting in trouble quick, and she stepped out there, and I just started easing up a little bit with my hands, and she kind of hesitated. From what I could see, I know she didn't see nothing, and then she just she took a couple more steps. Well, I came on back and hit anchor, and when I did, she turned. She was quartering away from me, and I have always had a bad hang up about shooting deer walking, and I just ain't never been comfortable with it. And she was just slowly taking a couple of steps, and I just kind of tracked her along there and dropped the string, and she was quartering away pretty hard, probably at close to a 45-degree angle at 7 yards, and that arrow went down in between her, right in between her shoulder blades, and it's laying in there right now, dead in line with the with her heart right there. But she I didn't get an exit wound, but I you know, when you going down through that spine along the top of the back there, that vertebrae and stuff, that takes a lot off of it. Plus, I probably raked one of those shoulder blades pretty hard. But I don't know, she went about 10 yards and then just went to absolutely flopping and stumbling, trying to get up out of that branch. And I don't know if she lost use of one of her legs or what happened, but she was having trouble getting out of there. And she's probably up here about 50 yards from where I shot her. But I heard her go down, and those other deer ran back down the branch, and I put another arrow on the string. I was thinking they could come on up there and see what was going on, but they must have eased on off. I never did hear them. Really didn't hear them do anything, and you know, 5 minutes later it was time to get down. Yeah. Man, I tell you what, luck can change and change in a hurry, and I'm tickled to death to get this deer. I'm fixing the field quarter, and I ain't got far to carry to get her out of here. That's one good thing about it. But this is absolutely one of my favorite things to do. Is especially you know, you come into a spot on public land, you never been in there before, and you come there, you know, and figure everything out. Come there, climb the first time, it pays off. I mean, it don't get much better than that. And this is this makes number 122, bow kill number 122. This is gonna be my 74th traditional kill. And it's number 31 for the old Centaur. And broke another arrow. I'm running low on ammo. I got 2 broadheads and a judo right there. This might have to wind me up right here. I definitely ain't got no room left in the cooler. I may have to break this one down and cut on out of here and go to the house tonight. This might wind my hunt up right here. I don't know. But I'm gonna get her broke down and get her out of here, and maybe this ain't the end right here. Maybe we can get a couple more this season.